Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel, One Agustina 01. Today, I will try to present about how to make kombucha. Here, I will try to talk in English. The next, what is kombucha? Kombucha is a fermented drink made from sweetened tea added with a kombucha starter or called as SCOBY. SCOBY is term for symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. Kombucha contains beneficial compounds such as vitamins B1, B6, B12, and also vitamin C, and also acetic acid, glucuronic acid, sugar, and has a low concentration of ethanol. Kombucha has many benefits in related with health for our body. The first, it can help detoxify the body and is an antioxidant, help control diabetes, helps relieve arthritis pain, treat gastric ulcer, and then has hepatoprotective qualities and can help treat cancer, has an antimicrobial effect, help control cholesterol levels, and can improve digestion. For make kombucha, here in this experiment we need some equipment and also materials or ingredients. For the equipment we need the pot and then stove, jug, tea strainer or filter, and then measuring cup, kitchen balance, jar, filter cloth and rubber bracelet, and also spoon. And for materials we need here black tea or green tea or maybe another kind of tea, and then sugar, water, and kombucha starter. The kombucha starter can be bought in a marketplace, maybe in online market, and after you produce the kombucha you can use your kombucha to next production. The next, here's a general step of kombucha production. In this case we will experiment with about 500 milliliters of kombucha in the total volume. Here the first we need 500 milliliters of water and then boil it, and after that we can use about 450 milliliters of hot water, and then we can add tea and also sugar. After this we can mix and stir and then cold into temperature about 40 degrees Celsius, and then after that we have the sweetened tea in a cool condition. The next, after we have sweetened tea in a cool condition, we can add kombucha starter. The concentration of kombucha starter is about 10%. In this case about 50 milliliters of kombucha starter, and then we can mix and stir it. After homogeneous we can pour into the jar, and then we can cover the jar with cloth and tie it with rubber. Okay, we have to remember that the cover of the jar must be air permeable, because we need the air or oxygen for the fermentation. And after we cover jar, we can incubate or ferment it in temperature room about 6 to 12 days. After we ferment about 6 or to 12 days, we will have the kombucha, and also we will have a solid layer in the surface of the water, that is pellicle, also called as bacteriocellulose. Okay, here is the video for makes us more understand how to make a kombucha. The first, after we boil the water, and then we can dye the tea, and then we can put sugar. We can put or pour sugar and then mix it until we have a homogeneous solution. And the next, we can put the or pour the kombucha starter to the solution. Remember that the solution must in a cool condition, about 40 degrees Celsius. After this, we can pour the solution into the jar. In this experiment, we have about 500 milliliters, and then we can separate or divide it into two jars, with each of jar will contain about 250 milliliters. Okay, remember, we must pay attention to is that the equipment we use is clean, or better if it has been sterilized before we use. For sterilization, we can use hot steam. Maybe we can steam it on, or we can use a hot water. After we pour the solution into the jar, we can cover it with the filter cloth and then tie it with the rubber bracelet. We have also remember that the kombucha fermentation need oxygen, so we use the filter cloth for covering the jar. After it, we can ferment the solution in the incubator, or maybe in the salad. We can use a room temperature, or maybe about 30 to 35 degrees Celsius. And after fermentation is end, we can filter to separate the kombucha pellicle and also kombucha broth. Okay, here is the literature for us to more know about the kombucha maybe. And the next or the last, I would like to say thank you for your attention. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment in my channel Wawan Agustina 01. I hope it will make me have more spirit to make another video in the next occasion. Once again, thank you for attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.